am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. And if you like a personal read, make sure you check out the description. I'm glad to assist you with doing so. Remember that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. It is a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on Lady Noble's channel and you really want to see what's up. Thank you all for stopping by and saying hi. Hi. Okay. First card I have here, collective, is negativity. Like a dark cloud above, you are depressed and in extreme mood. So, collective, you could be in the energy of being depressed, feeling sad, or having some kind of extreme mood. This could be maybe due to some kind of change in your life, in your household, in your career. Maybe there's some kind of change you have experienced. Okay, maybe your living circumstances have changed. Maybe you have maybe someone you've taken in, you were allowed to move in with you, or maybe you've moved in with someone, some kind of living arrangement. Okay, the next card we have here is ending. You're pretending that it's not ending, but it's time to let go and make a fresh start. So there is something that you are holding on to that you are refusing to remove the rose-colored glasses from. This is the message, collective. And Spirit wants you to not resist, allow the process and the gift of separation to occur in your life. Understand that tower moments happen so that new things can be built and new energy can enter your life. Even when it seems like maybe you're in love with someone, maybe you had the idea of this person being with you for the long haul, but you're finding out you're on a different page. Maybe this person is starting to be negative in your household and maybe it's impacting you. If you are a parent, it could be impacting your children or as well. Or if you're not, it's affecting your mood. It's causing you to be kind of grumpy, maybe sad or depressed. And this could be being noticed and also talked about, collective, from people that you know, maybe people at work, your coworkers, maybe people in your community. This could be your neighbors, family, friends. They could be talking and speaking about how you're no longer upbeat. They're used to seeing you happy. They're used to seeing you being yourself, but lately you have not been yourself. And it looks like, as I said at the beginning, there's some kind of living situation. Maybe you've moved in with someone or you allowed someone to move in with you. This could be a friend, this could be a lover, this could be a relative. But either way, I'm picking up that this is some kind of relationship, some kind of romantic situation. Maybe everything was hot and steamy. Maybe you were going bungos for the euphoria, for the climax, but you found out that, it's going to take a little more, to make you remain in this connection in order for you to be happy. You are noticing and feeling this drastic change, and so are people around you. So with this ending card, Spirit is saying that you are fully aware that an ending needs to occur. You're fully aware that it's time to separate from this person. Maybe you are trying to wrap your mind around how to go about doing this. Maybe you don't want to let this person down, but this is depleting you and taking away from your happiness. It's stealing your joy. Okay, it's depleting your joy button. So Spirit wants you to stand up for yourself and just be honest and let this person know it is not working. It's best we go our separate ways. And if you need someone present, I'm picking up on someone who may be afraid. If you need someone present when you communicate this, then get someone who's going to be, someone safe that you trust to stand by while you convey this message. Okay. Seek legal help and authorities as well if you're in a situation where someone is being handsy with you. Okay, that's not for everyone, that's for someone. The next card I have here, it says bottled up. Many unexpressed emotions, time bomb, holding back. So this person could have recently maybe chosen to explode on you, maybe being rude, disrespectful, maybe not just being honest. Maybe you have been questioning their whereabouts. Maybe you had some initial agreement when you decided to let this person live with you or when you moved in with them, and it looks like someone isn't keeping up to their end of the agreement, of the bargain. Maybe the agreement could have been something like you just pay the light bill while you're here, save up whatever else you have. And well, that person has not been paying the light bill. This person has an excuse every time. This could be someone who maybe is lacking employment. Maybe they're seeking employment. Okay. But either way, this person could also be someone who, even though they're not employed, they come across different ways to hustle and make money here and there, which is wonderful. There's nothing wrong with that. But every time that they leave the house and they say that they're going to make money, they're not returning with it. They've either spent it on something else, whether it's drinking, whether it's some kind of vice, some kind of addiction, but it's causing lots of negativity, and it's causing a heavy burden onto you and your household. Even if you're not a parent, you could be a male or female, you could be single, you could be any age, but you partnering with this person in this living situation isn't fair because it's one sided. Okay, so the scales are tipped. The burden of responsibility is on one person. Okay. And so the next card we have is crumbling. It says, what you've built feels like it's falling apart. It's okay. You have the strength to build anew. So, like I said, it may not be easy for you. You may feel like you're letting this person down, or you may feel like they have nowhere else to go. But if they're not holding up their end of the bargain and it's stressing you, it's overwhelming you so much to where you're in a state of depression and you're not your normal self. We know that your health is your wealth. Things are crumbling apart around you. So the longer that you allow them to stay, the more things will crumble. The more you will create self-inflicted stagnation onto your life. Okay. So this person is a parent. This person may be a parent. If you don't have a child with them, they could have a child with someone else. Okay, this person is someone who's just not responsible when it comes to being an adult and when it comes to prioritizing, putting first things first. And maybe you're on two different wavelengths. You're on two different vibes when it comes to being responsible. You are someone who is independent and responsible. You are someone who knows that when the money comes in, pay the bills first. Then what's left, maybe we can splurge, but we're still not going to circulate or spend all that we have. This person is someone who's very immature and irresponsible. So basically, they don't have a respect, collective, for your dreams, your hopes, your aspirations. They don't have a respect for the things that you want to experience and build in your life. And if you have children and your child is or your children are watching you in the state of depression, it's very unhealthy. And what you are doing, you are inflicting a negative imprint that can be left on these children as they grow, from small children and they try to blossom into self-efficient adults. This is something that they can carry with them, seeing mom or dad, because you could be a single father going through this. Maybe you took a female in, that you've fallen for. So, this could be male or female energy, but you don't want to leave that negative imprint on your children. We all make mistakes. We all are here to learn, but you do not want to intentionally and purposely, when the relationship is not healthy for you, you continue to allow this person to stay in your household. They are taking from you. They are depleting your spirit, your energy. They are shifting the narrative of how you run your household. And I'm also picking up this person is also very controlling. And if you are a parent, the children has a disdain for this person. The children does not even like this person. And isn't because they're trying to be rude or be disrespectful. The children is recognizing the disrespect and how things are changing in the household. And it's for the negative. It's not positive at all. The next card we have here is adrift. It says not willing to settle down or be responsible. Time to commit and put down the roots. Okay. So this person is not willing to commit. Okay. This is someone who loves to be adrift. This is someone who, if you choose to stay with, they will only put you into a deeper depression. Things will continue to crumble. Okay. This could even affect your well-being. Okay. How you feel, and also this is someone who's going to constantly play with you, meaning you may, find out they're seeing someone else. You accept them back. Everything is smooth. Then you find out they did it again. Okay, this is someone who will play the game with you, collective, and source wants you to be mindful of allowing this person to stick around and play these games with you. They are non-committal, they are not serious, and they do not have respect for you or your household or the dreams and ambitions that you have for yourself. You may have also shared with this person different goals, things you desire. This person may have sweet talked you and, oh yeah, I want that too. I got you. I support you. But this person is only playing, playing in your face, playing on your top. This is someone who goes adrift constantly. This is just who they are. And it doesn't mean that they're a terrible person. They're just not on your vibration. They're just not for you. Okay. The next card I have here, it says distant, so far away, physically and emotionally. See if you can rekindle the passion again. Okay. And so you may feel that things are very far away. Things are very like there's a wedge between you and this person. And the reason that you're feeling that, this is simply because this person is seeing other people, not another person, other people. Yes, that's the message. They're seeing other people, not another person. And if you have not found out, you will find out that it's not just one person, it's multiple people. And so that's why the connection between you and this person is not firm, it's not consistent. That's why you feel very distant, even though you're in the same household. You may say, hey, we sleep in the same bed, we this, we that. Well, there's another energy. There's whenever you allow, you build a covenant with someone, you become intimate with them, and you allow different parties when you're interacting with different people, on the physical side, those energies will, affect your relationship, even if you think you're sneaking or creeping or you got a side piece. Well, in actuality, you may feel that you're getting away with it, but in the long haul, it will affect your relationship, with the one you got at home or whoever you call your main dude or your main girl. It will affect, the energy will be present. Even if your spouse doesn't know that you're creeping or you're cheating, the energy will be present of you messing with someone else. Especially when you try to have intimate encounters, the body may present resistance. Some people may call it dryness. Okay, yes, I just said that. But there are, yeah, I just said that, collective. But that's just the body and spirit, presenting resistance. Okay, when you get to learn about yourself, when you get to learn about the body and you take time to learn about the human anatomy and you take time to go within, you will learn a lot of things. Okay, it's just resistance. What people call it. You're not steamed up. You're not ready for me. Well, no one has to be ready for you. There are times where 99.999% of that time, collective, that energy is the human anatomy just creating resistance. That's just a spiritual nudge, before you get ready to have your encounter. You're thinking you're about to get that euphoria, that climaxual, moment. And sometimes there's a wrench thrown into the game or into the situation to intercept, to slow things down, to let you know this isn't the one. No, this isn't the one. Okay. You can grab all the lube you want to, but moving on. The next card I have here is crushed. You are hurting emotionally right now. You need time to heal before you can jump in again. Okay? Even the cards know. You need time to heal before you can jump in again. Okay? There is resistance, there is no connection between you or this person. Okay? And it's just time to let it go. It's time to let it flow. You may also find out this person has a lot of secrets in their past, a lot of things that they have not shared with you. You may find out that this person is bisexual. You may find out that this person is into some things that you never thought that you would be entangled with. Okay. All right. The next card that we have here is Tangled, okay? Unable to free yourself from a sticky situation, taking a step back helps you see clearly, okay? And so Spirit wants you to go ahead and separate now before you get any deeper into the situation. That is clearly not for you. And, it's just time to say, goodbye. This is an experience, that hopefully you learn a lesson from, and just time to say goodbye, because it takes two if you want to have, a relationship with reciprocity, a relationship that is fair and balanced. It takes two. It says someone is not committed, incompatible, conflicted. Okay, they're not committed, as I stated earlier twice, and you can't make them be. And oftentimes people stick around, in relationships, whether they're married or not, thinking or assuming that some kind of magic wand is going to be, waved. No, if a person is not interested in being committed, they're not going to be committed. It has nothing to do with who's better in bed. It has nothing to do with who has the biggest boom boom or doom doom. It has nothing to do with whether or not you put cheese or butter on grits or salt or sugar. The bottom line is no one stays but a person that wants to stay when it comes to any relationship. That is the truth. The person that chooses to stay with you that's the person that wants to commit to you. That's the person who loves you like that. So all the myths and, all the stories of, oh, I put it on her, I put it on him. No, no, no. You're not putting anything on anybody, dear. You're just working out. You just stretching a little bit. You're not doing nothing that somebody else not doing now. Now let's get clear. Now we know, each person, we can experience different euphoria moments from different people, but that myth of thinking that if you put it on someone sexually, that you can make them stay or commit to you, it's a myth. Okay, the only person that stays is a person who wants to stay wholeheartedly. Okay. If no one's told you, now I'm informing you. This is your confirmation. Okay. All right. All right. The next card is been burned, afraid to love someone again, unhealed trauma and runs away. See, this is what it can be. It could be that this person is not ready to commit because they are unhealed. There could be some kind of pain or trauma that they have experienced in their past that has nothing to do with you. The only thing it has to do with you is that at this point in time, you're choosing to try to be in a relationship with someone who is unhealed and may have some trauma that needs to be addressed. And until they are ready to heal those wounds, which takes time, they won't be able to be in a healthy connection. They may be able to connect and have some temporary pleasure, but having a relationship that is sustainable and that is pure with clear intentions, nah, nah. Okay? So don't be afraid to start over, ending it and moving on, trying again. Okay? The X is back. Okay? So don't be afraid when it comes to starting over. It is possible for you to start over. Don't focus on, oh, I'm too old and I've been with this person so long and there's no sense in me going anywhere. Well, if you stay, you're continuing to self-inflict stagnation on your life. There is nothing positive going to come from you staying with this person. There's no one's going to have a pity party for you. No one is going to feel sorry for you. This is the message. No one is going to feel sorry for you. No one is going to have a pity party. It's going to get worse and worse, and you'll spend your days here on planet Earth being negative, this negative energy here, feeling depressed, being moody, where people won't even want to socialize or deal with you because you're so snappy and you're unhappy. Ooh, that rhymes, doesn't it? Okay. So it is up to you. The choice is yours, to respectfully be honest with this person and surrender yourself and give yourself, the choice of being happy, the freedom, to exist and enjoy the bliss of life. Life is not all bad. All people aren't bad. There are some good people out here, both male and female. There are some people in the world who is committal, who are honest and straightforward. But you'll only be able to come across these people after you clear this energy out of your life. They're not going to arrive. Source is not going to allow the right person to come in the midst while you're still connected to this kind of dark energy. It would not be fair to the new person, and it darn sure wouldn't be fair to you, because I'm pretty sure the current person will run away the new person. Okay, even though they're not interested in committing to you. There's a thing where people are, I don't want you, but I don't want nobody else with you either. There are people who are like that. And so Spirit wants you to avoid that. Okay. The next card is controlling. Okay. Needs to be right all the time, possessive. So this is not for everyone, but this is for someone. This person could also be very controlling. When they don't get their way, they could want to fight, argue, throw threats. Someone could be in handsy with someone, as I stated earlier, seek legal advice, legal help, authorities. If that is going on, get some help for that. Okay. Mhm. Yeah. The next one is deadly combo, dangerous when together, triggering, explosive. So you and this person staying together will be very explosive. It will just it's just not. It's just not. It's just not. And the next card we have here is drowning. You are going under and barely keeping things afloat. Ask for help. Ask for help, collective. But when you ask for this help, be sure that you stand on all 10, that you are ready to separate from this person and never look back and never reach out for your safety and for your well being. It's all about self preservation, it's all about protecting you. And only you have your best interests at heart, male or female, because this could be a man that is undergoing this. There are men who get mistreated out here, not just women. There are men who get taken advantage of, okay? All right. Or get into situations where maybe they feel sorry for someone. They take someone in, someone is in a situation and, they feel sorry for them. Then they find out the person isn't who they claim to be. Okay. All right. And so the next card we have here is gold digger. Okay. In it for what they can, get money hungry. Okay. What they can get, money hungry, self-serving. Okay, so they are about themselves and what they can get. And once they leave you, they will move on to another person and do the same thing. And the pattern will continue until they choose, collective, to heal themselves, to get the help that they need. No one can force this person to change. And it's not going to happen by you sticking around. Okay? Excuse me, bless me. Yes. So that is the read. I trust and hope that it assists you for your highest good. Later.